Hi, I'm Struan Robertson. Have you noticed how the advertising world is able to influence your buying decisions? They can get you to buy stuff which you wouldn't normally have bought. And they use a special technique, and it's called pain and pleasure. What they do is they highlight the pleasure of something and they diminish the pain of something. For instance, if they want you to buy a chocolate bar, imagine if someone ate 15 chocolate bars a day. Now, the organization that sells chocolate bars would be very happy with this because it would make them a great customer. But what would happen to the person? Honestly, they would probably start putting on weight. Do you think the chocolate bar organization would use this person in their advertising? I mean, would they put someone on who was quite overweight, eating chocolate bars, saying, "I love these, I eat 15 a day"? They wouldn't do it because actually it's advertising a painful bit about eating lots of chocolate. What they do is they advertise the pleasure of it, which is the taste. So they'll have someone very attractive, standing in a bikini saying, "I eat one of these every day and it gives me loads of energy," or something. And we're thinking, "I'll have one of those." What they do is they highlight the pleasure and they diminish the pain. I remember watching an advert years ago about a telephone company, and what they were trying to do is make people make more telephone calls. So there in the evening, watching television, there is a film of a little old lady sitting around a table with a phone in front of her that isn't ringing. And then there's images of her grandchildren and her daughter running around doing things, and she's sitting there in this lonely little apartment with the phone not ringing, with a tear running down her cheek. Very, very painful. You can imagine people across the nation who are seeing this get up from their television, run off to the phone and give grandma a call. Truth is, she's probably watching something else on television and says, "Can you leave me? I'm just in the middle of something." The reality. But ultimately, when you push the pain or you push the pleasure of something, you can get yourself to do something. If you would like to influence yourself to do anything in your life, we have an advertising agency in our head. All we need to do is imagine the pain of not doing it as vividly as we possibly can. And imagine the pleasure we're going to get from doing it as vividly as we can. And we will create exactly the same influences in our lives. You have an advertising agency in your head, and it's worth using it. Be a 10.